Okay, I guess I'm live. That's what it looks like. I'm a little bit early. I said, I want to say 1:30. So here we are. We got about a minute. Let's see if some people come in here. I don't know if I'm doing this correctly. Well, here's the room. Here's Rollin EZ. And I'm here to answer questions or maybe show you something a little bit different. Let's see if some people come in the room. I don't even know if I'm live yet. It says I'm live. 1:30. We're right on time. Right on time. Anybody here? Let's see. See if I start getting comments. If anyone's there, leave me a comment. I don't see anybody in the house. Nobody. I got a thumbs up. I got one person in the house. Who's in the house? Probably my wife. Probably gave me the thumbs up. That's why she's here. If you can see it, just leave a comment so I can see if there's comments coming through. First person in the house, leave a comment. Make sure there's comments coming through. We'll see how many people we can get in here and how many questions I can answer. Okay, Chris Hood first. All right, Chris, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for watching my channel. You into Hot Wheels? We can discuss all this stuff. What do you like? Hot Wheels, Matchbox, M2, Greenlight, or all these newer companies coming out? What do you think about that? I want to hear what you collect. Leave me a comment down there. What do you collect? Because some of this newer stuff, I really don't collect it. I buy it. You know, I do whatever it takes. I keep it simple. Hot Wheels and MEX. Matchbox. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I do. Want to keep in the hobby. Yep. That's what I collect. I mean, are you in my channel? Because I collect a lot of mine are basic cars. I don't get into the what do you call it? The Redline Club and all that stuff. I don't, if I see it at a show and it's cheaper than it was when you bought it from the Redline, I'll buy it and add it to the collection. Here's some of the room. So we'll wait and show you a little bit later what's going on with the room. We get some more people in here. I was working on the wall. It's probably foggy and dusty because I was grinding wood. I thought the wall wasn't as bad as it was. If you follow my channel, I'm redoing that, and it was coming along, but I realized there's more damage than there was. Thought it might have been like a water damage. Then I found out it had some termites, and then I found out it has both. So I have water damage and termite damage. So I'm gonna move on and redo the whole wall, which kind of sucks because I have to do it in pieces. I can't open the other side because I'm on this is part of my garage, and I added this. Just think, it was probably 15, 18 years ago, there was chickens running around in here. This was like an overhang. So I'm working on that. Anybody else in the house? I got 7 people. Well, somebody come in. Somebody. 7 people in the house. That's awesome. Hopefully I know some of you guys. Chris Hood, I've never talked to you, but I appreciate that. I appreciate the comments. Hope you're following my channel. What'd you say here? Speak up. There you go. Yeah, speak up, y'all. Speak up, y'all. What do you want to see, Chris? You want to see something? Maybe I can grab something quick. I'll give you a sneak peek of my next. This was going to be my next video. I pulled it off the wall. I haven't seen these cars. They've been hanging up there. And the case was dusty and dirty. I pulled it down. So I think I'm going to do a video on these. The Tamica. These were some of my better ones a few years ago, and I kept hanging them up there, putting them in the case. I wanted to do a 30 car case of nice ones, but since then I've been putting them in the planos, or they call them planos. I don't know if they call them planos. The 48 car cases. And, well, these, let me show you one. These planos. So I got about 2 of these full now of Tamicas, and I can upgrade some of those, but some of those are sentimental. There's 1, 2, maybe 4 of them that I had when I was a kid. Oh yeah, Pepsi. Pepsi what? Pam Polis is saying, oh yeah, Pepsi. Where'd you see? Oh. Okay. Yeah, there's the Pepsi. There you go, Pam. Didn't even recognize that in that case. Who else is here? Superbird. Good evening, sir. Good evening to you. It's afternoon here. Where are you at? Because it's 1:30 here in the afternoon. 48 car case of jammers. Yeah, that's what they are. Not Plano. Make storage. Yeah, plenty of them. Look, I got. If I can get down here. They go now. The room's a mess. It's a disaster, but you can see them. Maybe down here. But they go all down there. Everything's blocking it because I'm working on the room. They go back down there and all the way back there. And they go across there behind all those cases there. So those are all, most of them are Hot Wheels. The ones in the back corner over there are a lot of, I have one that's prototypes. I need to get a good case for them. But let's see. Chris Hood, 48, yeah. Germany. 8 in the evening in Germany. Well, that's cool. That's cool, Superbird. Love Germany. Love it. I have cars from Germany. When I was a kid, I'm glad to have you here. When I was a kid, my neighbor, one house over, she would travel to Germany and come back, and I would get Christmas gifts. And she brought me stuff. She would go to Germany, England. Oh, what is a German car she brought me? But she used to buy me a lot of crazy stuff. She did get me, let's see. Oh, this. She brought this back at one time. I'm a 007 fan on cars. But she brought me this one back from England, I think, one time when she was there. Or it could have been Germany. But every time she would come back, she would bring me a car. If you guys didn't see this, if you don't know what it is, it's the Aston Martin. It's a larger scale. But I keep like all my James Bond stuff up there. But this one here has, look, you can pop this open. There's your bulletproof shield. What else did it do? It had the machine guns come out the front. We'll do it like this. like that, and then the driver's not going to pop out because he's moved aside. But you could open the roof, and the bad guy, which I still have because this is from my childhood, would pop out. So you put him in the seat like that. Really cool. So that was a Germany England car. She brought me a lot of Matchbox, older Matchbox. So that's really cool. Glad to see you here from Germany. And that was made by, of course, probably Corgi. Yeah, Corgi. Superbird Chris. Okay, that's way cool. Yeah, it is way cool. Electrosteto. I don't know what that is. Have that from Corgi. Yeah, I'm sure you do. Living over there. You probably get a lot of Corgi models. I buy them when I see them in auctions, what I can afford. I have probably like those, what they call them, the jammer cases. I might have 2, or I'm probably working on number 3 of Corgi cars. So I'm trying to fill a couple cases of those Corgis. Oh, look, I keep wanting to snap the button. Let me put that back. It was a line from... It was a line from the Fast and Furious 2. And this was in the line? I don't know. I don't know. I don't... But I have more of those. Here's a couple since that one. Like I was saying, she brought that back. These were probably bought in the States by myself. But I have a couple Corgis like this, same model. You know, I think I bought these over here, and they're not actually from overseas. This one's a whole lot newer, but pretty cool. From the James Bond Goldfinger, yeah. I know. Oh, my favorite movie? My favorite James Bond. Here, I'll show you this one. This one here. I got this a few years back, but that's my favorite. The Spy Who Loved Me. The underwater car. That with Jaws. Roger Moore played in this one. And yeah, Spy Who Loved Me. That one's really cool. I bought this 5-6 years ago, and I actually bought it off a buddy of mine. But I had this one. Check this out. And it's dusty. She is dusty. I need to clean it. But this I bought when I was younger. As a kid, I saved my allowance, and this is about the time when the movie came out. It was in a family toy store, and I had to save about, I guess, 3-4 weeks allowance to go in there and buy this car. And that's the original one in the package. And that was, I actually purchased that. That's pretty, I thought that was cool. Oh, how many people? We got 10 people. And all I'm talking to is Superbird and Chris. Yes, I had a Corgi in the submarine Lotus. Yeah, that's the one I'm showing. Yep. Really cool. Barber Beach. Is that where they came up? And Barbara Beach? When it came out of the water? I don't know. Let me know. That's what I'm saying. You guys bring stuff up. If I can get to it, I'll get to it. Well, I don't think I can get to my movie cars. I can move one thing, maybe. You want to see some movie cars and stuff like that. I'm just trying this. Yeah, I've done the live thing a few times. I'm really trying this to see if I can get more people involved in talking, chatting, and you know, maybe I want to do live sales. I would like to sell some stuff. I have plenty of duplicates, extras that I'm looking to get rid of. I'm not pushing this on anybody. I could care less if you want to buy or not. But there's cars that I have that some of you may like to purchase. She was the Bond girl. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Yep. Now I see it. Barbara Beck. I get it. Okay. Yeah, I didn't, I'm trying to read the comments on my phone. I don't have a computer that's big enough, so I'm watching you guys and chatting with you. Who else is in here? Now we dropped from 10 to 8. Oh, there's 8 people. Somebody say something. What do you want to see? You gotta, wait, look at all this stuff. You guys collect diecast? Or are you guys here to see me? I don't want to just have you guys looking at me all the time. Let's see something. What do you think of the cars, chase cars, and Silver Series sets? What do I think of the chase cars and Silver Series sets? I'm assuming the Silver Series sets is the midline cars, if I'm correct. Let me know so I can move on with that question. Chases, yeah, that's okay. Silver. Okay, the Silver Series sets. I'm assuming because I just did a video on these, so that's what we're talking about. I would assume Silver Series sets. Some of you guys might not know. This is not a mainline. It's a Silver Series, and then the other series would be something like, you know, you could go to, what do they call these now? Pop culture and stuff like that. But the Silver Series, I like them. I do like them when they do them in a certain run. Like this, I'm not a Ford guy, but there wasn't 8 cars or 6 cars. This was a affordable and a decent set. I think that was my last video. I like the Silver Series. Some of them I don't like. The Christmas cars, Easter cars, and stuff like that, I don't even know if they call those Silver Series. No, they probably don't. They're more common, but they're still pricey. I like those series. And the chase cars, I hate them. I can't. I'm so over all this chase. And I can't believe that the people spend the money that they do because they didn't find it in the store for a chase, because you're not going to find it unless you're the guy out there every day hitting the stores. Sometimes I look at it like they're spending their money on gas and their time. So how much money are they really making? I mean, some of these cars go like through the roof, but I don't know. Maybe they're doing good. I don't know. I don't like the chases. I think they're cool. They're good looking, but I don't chase after a chase. I collect vintage cars, and I mean, I buy the new stuff. I can give you a sneak peek. I did go to Publix the other day. I was in there sneak peeking through some cars and got a couple, and my buddy sent a picture to my wife or video or something and caught me. Said I was in my habitat. So, and I bought some cars. Came home and she says, "You buy some Hot Wheels?" Yeah. I did. All right. Love from India. What's your name there, buddy? How do you say it? Rai? How are you? I'm fine. I'm fine, Rai. I don't know how to pronounce that. Rai? Rai. How do you say that? Am I saying it right? Rai? You're from India. Man, do you have India Hot Wheels? Do you have any from your childhood or anything like that? Because they're catching big money, and your packages are probably different. We should probably hook up and do some trading. Shipping would be a ton of money. Hot Wheels Diecast is in the house. Man chases a freaking man chase. I don't get it. Freaking man chase. Nah, okay. But Hot Wheels Diecast, I know you. I've seen you around. It was hard to get cars in India. They could not be imported at the time, right? Yes, it was. It was hard. Most of them back in I'm going to say 1990, 96, 96 through almost up to the 2000s. They would come in, and I don't know how some of these dealers would get them, but there was a dealer, Richard Atkins, and I would do a lot of I didn't do trading with him, but I would do a lot of purchases with him. And it was like he was getting cases of these cars, so he would have them at affordable prices. You could get the like Jurassic Park helicopter and stuff like, and they were all like $14 to $16. You could get the highway haulers for $16, $18. GMC motorhomes $16. It was crazy back then, and I wish I would have bought all of them. And I don't think I bought anything. I might have bought one of the helicopters. I bought a. I have some India cars. Oh, here you go. Here you go. If some people are watching, maybe they don't realize what an India car is, but it's an India car here. It's a Leo. They call them Leos, but they're made in India, and this one's the heartbeat of America. But back in the day, I bought. It's in my loose case, I think, maybe. What do I have? Oh no, I still got it. Yeah, I bought this car about 25 years ago. If no, yeah, easy 25 years ago. And this is your Leo. And I bought this at the Turkey Rod Run. This one says Walt Disney on it, Walt Disney World, and it's a Leo, and you can see, and their tabs were like triangular and really weird, but they were made in India. They didn't have a copyright, and they were making cars using the Hot Wheels. I don't know if the castings were stolen, or I don't know how that worked out, but they were making cars with Hot Wheels castings. Really cool, metal base, all metal bodies, still awesome, and they command big money now. But yeah, I bought this, and I can imagine what it is now. It's got to be way, we're talking over $150, I'm sure, in this package, unpunched. We're probably looking at the $300 range, maybe. But I bought this for like 14 or 15 bucks at the time from the Turkey Rod Run. Love the Leos. Wish I could have more of them. I've been collecting a lot of loose ones there. It was hard to get. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else in here? Says we got 9 people now. Everyone stopped commenting. I'll have you guys, I don't know. Let me know. What else? You want to talk about something? Um, Still here. Yeah, I know you're still here, Chris. I hear you, buddy. Oh, yes. Um, what else? Oh, I got this. This is coming up on a video, so you're going to see it first here. And then I'll do a whole color, you into color changers, anything like that? Like the old school color changers? Do you watch racing of Hot Wheels on YouTube? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I watch a lot of guys. Actually, Friday nights I go to. Oh my gosh, what's his name? And you guys can go there too. Oh, it's slipping my mind. But we buy cars, and then 6 cars. After 6 cars, we can go into a race, and I can't think of his name. But I go in there, and you know, if you bid on a car and you win it, you can put it in line, and after 6 cars, you race it for a little trophy, and then you get your name in a prize box for the end of the month, and you win something. But I do buy from him, and that's one racing thing I do watch, and that's on. It's not on YouTube. It's on Facebook, and I can't remember his name. Michael, I believe it's Michael Kincaid. You can check that out. Go look. I don't know. If you're into that. If you're into vintage, he does newer stuff too. Newer, like up to, I don't know. I call newer 95, 96. But I do watch racing of Hot Wheels. I don't really care too much for that track time stuff and watching all that. Hotline and Diecast, he always has his little, he does his thing with his little track races and stuff. I wish I knew how to edit videos. If I did, I could have all kinds of edited videos, really cool stuff, and also what do you call it? Not a hashtag. I can do hashtags. I can't even think of what it is. You put it on your little video that you're gonna do, and you have a slip in my mind. Tell me what it is. You guys know what I'm talking about. Now we're down to 5 people. We're losing people. I mean, I'm here to talk with you guys. Been on a half an hour. It's almost a half an hour. What do you collect? Who do I have in the house? Chris. I got Chris. Rai. We got India in the house and Germany in the house. And Chris Hood. What do you collect? Do you collect vintage? It's a slow day for racing, and I posted you were going live. Sounds fun. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, you must have a racing channel or something. I'll go check it out. Or if you're racing, that's neat. I don't get specific on collecting. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Do you collect more of Hot Wheels, or do you collect like whatever catches your eye? It doesn't matter if it's M2. Just you want to collect something you like. Just happen to find anything really. Yeah. Mostly Hot Wheels. Yeah, that's what I do. Mostly Hot Wheels, basic wheels, the Mainline. If I'm lucky enough to find some of this stuff in the stores, I'll buy it. If it's really common, peg warmers, I'll leave them. I won't go too crazy. I don't find much. I don't go out and hunt. I don't. Back in the day, I used to, but now it's just crazy. M2 too expensive per car. Yes, they are. They're really neat. They're neat in these packages. I mean, I just put this back up here. It was up here because I bought 2 of them. So I bought one to resell. But then I thought I'd buy one for myself. I'm a Chevy guy, GMC. But I see a lot of them busted up in the packages and the boxes. And I don't know what these are now. I can't remember. This is probably $7. $6, $7. I can't remember. 6 something maybe. But yeah, they're a little pricey. I'd rather buy a dollar car. Enjoy it. I'll show you. Look, compared to this, look, okay, so I got that. And then, so I hit the store. So for that and this, I think I like this more. Like, I just found this at Publix. NHRA. So that's, what is it, 67 Chevy Chevette. That's fucking badass. That is badass. And NHRA. It's a little drag car. Now they've done this model before. That's why it's not a new model. But to see it back on the pegs. I like shit like that. Sorry for my language. But I like it. It's pretty cool. Oh, let's see. Oh, it just jumped. 7 people. Who we got now? Make a drag ride. Adorable. Yeah. But Hot Wheels didn't do this. They didn't turn this into a drag car. These were done when I was growing up. I remember going to the drag strip. And you'd see these cars. You'd see these and blown out 454 Chevy Chevettes, just insane cars, packing Pacers with big blown motors out of them. So I mean, that's the stuff I like that, and that being in a Mainline, that's pretty cool. I do enjoy that. Well, we've been a half an hour. Let me see if I can. Okay, we got 9 people. If anyone else wants to chime in, if not, we're going to call it a half-hour special on a Sunday. But, I mean, we can keep talking. We can go over some cars. Let's see. What do I got handy? Nothing really. Oh, the color changers. I was asking if anyone is into color changer cars. When did 6-packs go down to only 5-packs? And now they exist. I think around, you're talking about the box sets. Probably around 1980s. Around the 80s. In 1970, I can show you some stuff. I got it right under here. If you like the, 6-car box sets, is that what you're talking about? Because those are cool. Those are my favorites, but it's hard. They're very expensive. But yeah, they were in like long box sets. Then they went down to these. They went down to little packs like this. So this is like hell, I don't know. That's 1995. So they're around 1995, 96. But there's maybe that time period around mid 1980s or late 80s. They stopped all that. Let's see. I got. Let me show you. I got one. Oh, how far is? Oh, it's way down there. You give me a minute, I'll get it. Hold on. You give me a minute and I will grab it. Grab it for you. Maybe someone on here doesn't understand what we're talking about. I wouldn't go digging if it was so far down. But this isn't too far away. Let's see, it's probably gonna slip off this table. Hope it doesn't. So you're talking about like these old 6-packs. So yeah, they went from these and they ended these probably it went around mid-80s and they stopped doing these. I think they were taking up too much shelf space, and then they went to the ones they could put on a hanger. But let's see, this one here is actually mine from my childhood. I opened it here, played with them, put them back, didn't ship them up, and left them in there. Got a few of them. They did do other ones. Here's a military one. A little 4-pack. Now this was mid-80s. What year was this? Let's see. This was 1984, 1983. It's copyright 1983, so it came out in 84. And a military, but it's a 4-pack. A little bit smaller, so you can see as they were changing, and they went from that to probably the 5-pack. Because there are a couple 5-pack. You want to see a rare one? You want to see a very rare 5-pack? I think it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5-pack. Seems like only majorette sensitive style. Yeah, majorette's still. They're kind of stuck in that bubble, and they're doing that. I did see a couple years. Well, now I'm saying a couple years. It's probably. Well, I say a couple years, probably 10 years ago. Jada was doing like little gift packs and 5-car gift packs and stuff like that. But Hot Wheels did a bunch of different series. Here's your Action Command in a 5-pack, and then they, like I said, they shrunk it down to a 4. Then they decided, I guess, Mattel's even number was no, it went from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so actually it went from 4 to 5, or maybe from 6 to 5 to 4, and then back to 5. This other one's, I don't know what the year is, but yeah. So you got that there, and here's a toughie. Here's a toughie. You guys go online and look the price up on this. This is your Canada only, and the green forklift is the one you want out of that package. Very awesome, very high dollar piece there. Hard to come by. I was chasing the green forklift for a long time. Once I grabbed it, I'm kind of addicted to them. This one here is the same green forklift, hard to find. The forks on these, it's common that they'll break off. Now, you can't see them, but back in this corner, they're in a little baggie. So they're with it. But they just, they I think it's the plastic they use. I think it was the plastic they used. And I got more and more of these emergency team, things like that. So I'll do a video on all these 5-pack, 4-packs, and stuff like that. Who else is in here? Are we gonna just call it? Let's see, 13 people. Now I got 13 people, and I'm still talking to my 3 best friends on here, Chris, and Germany and India. Nobody else wants to chime in. If you don't want to chime in, we'll just call it a day, because I got to get back to working on the wall, cleaning that up so I can do some other videos. let's see. I'm gonna, when I do the video on all the new cars I found at Publix, I'm gonna open this because I've got to open that. I bought extras. Chrome on the wheels. Chrome on what wheels? Why does chrome come off so easy on new cars today? I don't know. Okay. I seen chrome on the wheels. I missed your last comment. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably the way, maybe it's the chrome they're using, and it's just like maybe it's more of a paint than you know, the machines they use now. Back in the day, they used to, everything now is cheap. Everything. Nothing lasts. Your dishwasher you buy, back in the day, it would last 20 years. Now, I mean, you're going to get a good 8 years out of it, and you're buying a new dishwasher. Can't even fix it. I'm losing power. Got a big storm rolling through. It actually rolled through earlier, and I'm surprised it's flickering now. Might lose power. Maybe a tree will come down. We'll be talking in the dark. But, let's see, still 13 people. Who is this? Hello. My friend, been watching your videos for a while, especially your Lowriders. Oh, Harrison Ford Jr. You've been watching my Lowriders. Yeah, you must got me on, do you have me on Facebook too? Yeah, I build Lowriders, work at a custom shop, and they don't really do much Lowriders, but the shop I work at, we build custom cars. I wish we had a Lowrider project in there, but I have my own. Yeah, I have one, two, three. I have three 1963 Impalas. Only one's a Lowrider. The other one's going strictly all factory original, super sport, 327 4-speed on the floor. That's how that one's going to go. And I have a 68 here in the garage. No hydraulics, but lowered down. S10, things like that. Big cars. You know, we don't just play with Hot Wheels here. We do other stuff. And I'm really trying to, if I can get this channel up and where I can learn a little bit about like how to do things like this, then I'm gonna, my goal is to start another channel, you know, just about maybe combine the two with real cars and you know, doing the real thing, coming in here, showing some Hot Wheels, showing the real cars. Because if you're into vintage cars and real cars, you do look at Hot Wheels. I don't care who you are. These old guys come to my table looking for Studebakers, and they want a diecast car like their real car. So we're all in the same boat. I thank you for joining in there, Harrison Ford. Awesome. So did you just get in here, Harrison? Because I was going over if you were interested in something, seeing something. We're just chatting for this afternoon. Not that I didn't have nothing to do. I got plenty to do, but I thought I just pop on, do a live, try to get better at this live stuff because I mean, I can do videos, but I'm not really computer savvy, so I can't do kind of crazy stuff like all these other guys do. But I do my best. I hope you enjoy the videos that I post. I always leave comments if you like to see something, but some of the times it's hard to get to something. People might want Camaros, and it's like I got all this stuff piled up. Until I get organized, I can't do it. I can't just grab something. I have, my wife says 40,000 cars. I think I have 30,000 in my collection. There's tubs and tubs and tubs of stuff that I can't get to, but it's probably about 30,000 cars, and I am organized. in a way, but the problem is the space, so I can't get to something that quick, if that makes any sense. More. There's my wife, Pam Pole. More. I have more than that? No. No. Okay. I see you have a ton of diecast. Yeah, it's a ton. Well, we took it to the scrap yard. I don't know, how much is a ton? Someone look that up and go by weight for a ton. Because a ton is, let me know how much a ton weighs. My wife can look that up. She's on the phone right now. Look at her. And then you got to add it into diecast cars. So diecast metal is a whole lot. This is not really as heavy as real metal because it's diecast. So it's going to take a lot to add up to a ton. But yeah, there is a ton of them. What style of car do you collect the least? Bottom tier collector. What style of car or name brand? Style of car, I collect anything. Anything. The only cars that I do not buy, and I'll tell you this, is like the and it's not even for the scale. It's just the way they are. Anything cars, like Disney cars. I just don't. I don't really care for that. And the tuned cars, I don't go for that either. Like a lot of this new tune stuff, I buy them. The ones I like, kind of, and that are okay. I did buy a tuned. What is it? What did I just get? I just got this, and I don't really like tune cars, but I did get this because it's a Skyline. And I'm definitely not an import guy, but Nissan Skylines, some of the imports, they're going to command money, so I have to, or not have to, but I would definitely like one for my collection, because say I miss this, 5 years, it's going to be, what, $5, and then I'm going to want it, and I'm not going to pay that, so I'd rather buy it now for $1. And the cars in the store now these were $1.33 at Publix. $1.33. I remember when Hot Wheels were 99 cents. 10 for 10 at Kroger. It's gone outrageous. Food or animal cars are the worst to me. Yeah. Animal car. Yeah, I hate them. I do have them. I collect them. The Rodzilla. I had to collect all the Rodzillas and Speed Demon cars. I had to do the whole set. I even chased those in blister packs, which is kind of crazy, but yeah. And food cars. Those Hot Wheels food cars are horrible. Actually, in this batch with this was the what is it, that hot dog car. It's like we're sick of hot dog cars and donut cars and taco cars. And what else do they make? What other kind of... Someone leave a comment. Let's start naming off all the food cars we've seen. So I've already said hot dog, taco. Someone come up with one. What do you got? What's next? They had to have another food car. Over here. Adventure Force for $2. That's crazy. They're selling the Adventure Force for $2. What is the Adventure Force? And $2, and you're saying that's crazy? Is that, I don't know, is that good or bad? Buns of Steel, yeah, Buns of Steel. Buns of Steel, that is the ultimate. That's probably why it didn't even stick in my head, because I probably only have a couple. That is the ultimate disgusting, stupid, ugly, dumb car that could be out there. Buns of Steel. Yeah, that is a dumb one. Venture Force is cheap too. $1 each is nuts. You guys got me. I'm watching you guys chat back and forth now. Adventure Force is cheap. What is an Adventure Force? What is that? You guys need to fill me in. Is it Hot Wheels? Off-brand diecast. Oh, okay. Oh, so what are they like? They're like all right, probably that cheap 50-cent cars that you get at the dollar store or something like that. Is that what they are? I think I'm getting it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I get it. But you know what? A lot of these off-brands are crazy insane. Xylomax, Yatming, the old key cars, and all this stuff. If you look these cars up, they are commanding the cheap diecast that were, if when I was a younger, and this was a Hot Wheels and it was 89 cents, the other cars were like 49 cents in Eckerd's, Walgreens, and in little drugstores and stuff like that, and they are going crazy money, off the chain. I've been looking for them. I've been collecting like things that I've seen and remember from my childhood, and they're higher than Hot Wheels. That's what Harrison Ford just said. Yes, way more money. It is insane. These are some cars. Look, this is what I'm looking for. Check this out. And these are big money cars. I mean, I'm not going to spend this kind of money. Yeah, these were back in the day. Now they're a little bit bigger. They're a bigger scale. I'll put it next to like the package maybe. But look at this. It's it's called Crazy Wheels, and they're made in Hong Kong. They're cool. Like now, they're cooler than they were when they were in the store. They were probably, oh man, probably 69 cents or something. But they are now nowadays. I mean, these cars. Some of them, I've seen a couple for hundreds of dollars. And this one here is probably, I don't even know. I hate putting prices on things, but they're insane. They're called Crazy Wheels. And if you have any, I'm looking to trade some stuff. I got Hot Wheels for you. But look, like there's a bunch of different ones, and these you would find in like Eckerd Drugs and stuff like that. This one, like this, that had a name, little sticker on the bottom. They put the name on it. Leaping Lizard. I have a few of them. Loose. Blister pack. Very untouchable. Here's another one. Just handy. They're just like nearby handy. That's why I grabbed it. And since we're on that subject, of like off-brand cars. Oh, here's a cool one. Look, I'm looking over. They're not organized or nothing. They're just laying over here in a tray. But look at that little bug one. That's really cool. A little beetle bug. That one's neat. It's got a, I think it's, no, it only has one exhaust. I thought it was broken. I think it's only supposed to have one exhaust. All right, cool. So yeah, I like stuff like that. I like the off-brand stuff like that. I'm not a big color changer fan. I brought this up earlier. But I did purchase some color changers that came in. I'm going to do a video on them and do it in a mix of another video. But if you guys are into them, I'll give you a sneak peek. How about that? How about that little sneak peek from my live? And then when I do the video, maybe I'll do the whole case I have. People go nuts over these things, and especially in nice condition. And most of mine are crazy insane. And then these came up, so I grabbed a couple of these. They're color changers. These are the original color changers, metal base, metal bodies. And you would, I don't know if my hand, I'll hold this one for a little bit and see if it changes colors. But I also grabbed this one. Now I do have these, but it may be a different shade, tone, or the base variations on these are crazy. You got all kinds of different base variations on the things like this. And a T-Bird. Grab that also. Let's see if it's changing colors. I don't think it's changing. They get in their environment and they get settled down and they calm down to where they need to be. So yeah, I don't think it's changing too much. But that's that. Color changers. Zylamex Super Van and a straight arrow. The van killer from the movie. The van and Super Van. Oh, Super Van. Oh yeah, Super Van, the movie. If you guys, all you other guys, low power mode. I'm gonna have to go soon. Yeah, the movie Super Van. I got that one also. Very cool. It looks like it's got two front ends. Super Van. It was actually a movie. The Super Van itself was, I believe it was a George Barris. I believe George Barris did that Super Van. I don't quote me, but yeah, I have that also as a Zylamex. Really cool. Love the Zylamex. All that. See, I like that fun stuff. That 70s era stuff like that. And what else do you have from the movie? Super Van and Straight Arrow. Can't remember what the Straight Arrow was. May have it. Good to chat with you and saying it along. You have the power. Yeah, I got the power. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you, Chris Hood. George Barris. Yeah, George Barris creation. That's what I thought. But I remember the movie. I actually watched it recently. I would say recently, like in 2 years. 2 years ago, I watched that movie again. Really hard to sit through now. Kind of cheesy movie. The movie was called The Van. That's exactly what it was called. And I believe they were heading to a show or something. I don't remember if it got stolen. But yeah, it's definitely cool. A lot of these older 70s cars were all movie cars. And that's how we relate to them from our childhood. A lot of people like us. Bob, is that you, Bob Carl? Am I saying it right? Last name first name last. Bob Carl. Really cool that you joined in this chat. Thank you very much. You seem to know. You're educated in the 70s with some of this diecast, so glad you could join us. I'm not going to stay here long. Well, I can plug us in. You want me to plug us in, or you want me to call it? We'll just call it done, because I don't see a lot of people wanting to chat too much. We could do it again. I like doing this. I could do this. I like to pick a day and just do it, chat with you guys, talk about Hot Wheels. You guys had me pull out some stuff. I haven't pulled out those 6-packs in a long time. Haven't seen them. And other stuff. It's always crazy that people, they come out with something and it's like you don't even think about it. And then someone looking for it and they want to see it. Yellow Dodge van created by Barris. It had a waterbed and a blanket just between him and van killer. Yep. You know what one I like? I think it was George Barris. But one of my favorite cars, like you guys see all these common cars. Everyone knows the Batmobile and the this and that and blah blah blah. But the if you're into that, like interiors, the Pink Panther car. I think it was a Barris car. The Pink Panther, and it had like a wraparound couch, and chandeliers and stuff. I'm sure Bob would know exactly what I'm talking about if it was Barris. Really cool car. Robert Silkow. First name Carl. Okay. All right, Carl. Carl Bob. Now I get it. Okay. Carl Robert. All right. I get you. So, you know what I'm talking about, the Pink Panther. Some of you new guys, grab some old Hot Rod magazines. Go back and check some of this stuff out. George Barris. Who were the other ones? Rat Fink. Ed Roth. All these creators created these cars. A lot of them they inspired the designers of a lot of the Hot Wheels cars. So you need to go back, do your history, read up on them, and you'll see a lot of the inspiration for some of these futuristic cars, and a lot of the Hot Wheels were actually real show cars. So back in the day, I know the Red Baron, Paddy Wagon, Silhouette, all those were real show cars. That was an actual car. The car was one of my favorite movies. The car was my favorite. Which one was your favorite? What were we talking about? School Bus and Red Baron. Yep. That School Bus and Red Baron. You want to see something cool? You want to see something cool, Carl? If you're into that vintage stuff, I got something really cool for you. It's sitting right here. Sitting right here. I can show you less than 5 minutes. You want to see it? You want to see? All you got to do is say yeah or no. I don't want to see it. I don't care to see your shit. That's what he's saying. Yeah, I'll let you check this out. I don't know if you watch my videos or you see my videos. Way back I was doing model kits, so let me show you this. It's right here. If I can get all this down without breaking anything. Let's not break nothing. I don't want to break nothing. Don't bring these two down just because you mentioned them. But here's some of the model kits that I've done. So there's your Red Baron in a model kit. I did a 442. I'm trying to do model kits to replicate Hot Wheels. So I did a 442, but you were talking about the Red Baron. And they're in little cases. I think I got these at Hobby Lobby. The cases, and there's your S-School Bus right there. So yeah, I've done a few model kits, stuff like that. Those are the cars I love. See, all that vintage. You do watch and never make a live. Well, I don't make that many lives, so I'm glad you're here on this one. Man, that's bad. Yeah, thank you, Harrison. I've done more. If you want to see them. Hey, Ryobi, I see you all. Yeah. What's up, buddy? Now we're getting some people in here. I'm gonna have to put my phone on charge, you guys. Picture of the front end afforded by Darren. At the. Okay, yeah, you've seen it at the show. That's cool. Yeah, I'd love to see some of these in person. Moby, yep. Pam, okay. Chris, yeah, he's giving everybody love. Ryobi's giving everybody love. Do I say that right, Ryobi? I don't know how to pronounce it, but I appreciate you following me. You always do. Here's one, Carl, who I was talking to. I did this one. This one took a lot of work, but the Diora. But I had to change some things, so I had to make the bed itself and find surfboards out of another model kit to match the scale. So I did the Diora. I did a video long time ago on these models. I have a bunch more, and I'm actually working on 2 at the moment. And if I would get off my ass and finish them, I could do another video on them. But for now, and then here, I'll give you another sneak peek. There's some more Beatnik Bandit in pink and your iced tea. So there you go. We got those. See, that's what I'm talking about. Mention something, and if you want to see it, I'll show it to you. He found a case this morning at Walmart. Anything good in it? Stopped by and got an autograph and a poster. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, get it framed. Yep, that's really cool. George Barris autograph. That was nice. You got to meet him. There's a lot of people that have passed that I've gotten to meet, and man, I should bring this school bus to one of the conventions, or get up with Tom Daniels on some of these models. Have him sign my model. That'd be awesome, right? Hands down. Oh, well, I appreciate that. Harrison. Daniel, I'm gonna have to plug this phone in. I'm gonna lose you guys. Hold on. Let's see. We may have to move, or we could just wrap it up. It's been a while. I don't know how long. Let's see. Plug it in. Let's see if we can get a little charge. But I have to. I can't set you there. Where can I set you? The cord don't reach that far. I'm gonna have to hold it. I'm gonna have to hold you guys for a while now that y'all are actually talking and chatting. 79 Blazer, not laser. Had his own line of cars. Yeah, they did in the 2000s. That's right, Carl. I may have one of them. They were in the store. They were kind of pricey at the time. Back then, they were almost $5. I can't remember. But at the time, I was like, I'm not buying those. And now I look back and think, man, I should have bought every one I've seen. Johnny Lightning did some models. Yep, they sure did. And I got tons of those. I got some of those back here. Well, the ones I have back here are the Monster Mobile and the Monsters Coach. Is it the Monsters? I believe. Maybe the Monsters. Because I got a bare metal, a chrome, the factory one. Yeah, I got a few. And then tubs and tubs of Johnny Lightnings. If you guys like Johnny Lightnings, you want me to do some videos on Johnny Lightnings, I can do. I have tubs and tubs and tubs and tubs of Johnny Lightnings. I'm more of a Hot Wheels video guy, but we can do all that. We can do that. We can do Matchbox. Don't like doing Matchbox as much as anything else because I'm not as educated as some of these people overseas. They really know their Matchbox, and I'm still learning on that. Not that I'm still learning, but I don't know as much, and I hate to make mistakes. Hold on. That goes along with the chip food. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, with chip boots and all. Yeah, I know. These onions for the Auto World. Snake Toyota drag strip. I haven't even seen that. I'm gonna have to go and look that up and see what it looks like. Didn't even know it was coming out. But I'll look for it. Auto World. It's a 124th. Huh. Interesting. Interesting, Ryobi. Mistakes is how we learn. Yeah. Yeah, we learn. Well, yeah, you're right. Because we learn by our mistakes. A lot of times I'll say something and someone will correct me. And yeah, maybe I was wrong. I think the last video, the video before last, it was the stage fright. And I think I was calling it the show hoss or something. It's like, it's not even close to the show hoss. And I didn't catch it until someone left the comment. But that was just a slip because I do all this. All my videos are, I don't write anything down. I just come with a video and boom, you got it. That's how it is. This is what I got from the store today. This is what I have in my collection today. And that's how I do it. So you got some people have to live with that, the mistakes, and sometimes people will see it and read or watch it and it might bother them. They're like, oh my God, I can't believe he called it that. Man, it is what it is. For her. The Bo Derek. Yeah. The Bo Derek car. What was that? Oh, yes. It was like a Stutz. It was like it looked like a Stutz Blackhawk. Yeah, for Bo Derek. I guess you're talking to me, Carl. I don't know if anyone else can see comments, but yeah, the Bo Derek car. Yep, it was black. It was definitely 90s. Had the 90s graphics on it. Maybe yellow and something. Man, I remember that car. Yeah, really cool, really cool. Bo Derek car. Yeah, you're right up my alley. You know the cars that I remember as a kid, and not as a kid, but going through all my life. Some of the show cars. I tell you one that was really cool. That well, there's so many. The Red Fox tow truck was, I love that. Like if I won the lottery, that's what I'd buy. The Red Fox tow truck, and maybe there's a couple more I'd pick out. One that always sticks out that you never see, and I don't know if it's even still around, is the Pac-Man car. Someone actually made a car that looked like Pac-Man, and that was totally insane. But a nice job. Did they call it the Roach Coach? Or the Roachster? I think it's a Roach Coach. That was a very iconic car. I'm 58 this year, and I remember all these cars. Yeah. Yep, well, I'm 50. God, I'm losing track. I think I'm 56. I want to say I'm 56. But yeah, all those, the Roach Coach. Throw a car at me, Carl. Throw another car. Let me see if I get it. Saw that in the 70s. Would you see the Pac-Man car? I never seen it. I seen it in magazines and stuff. I thought it was really cool. Crazy car. What's that? What's that one they just found 2 years ago? Take the T bucket. How do you even say it? Canadi's T. T-shirt company. Yeah. Okay. Cool. You got to see that Pac-Man car. Roach Coach. Yeah. Yeah. I heard that that the Roach Coach, it actually did not run. It never ran. It looked funky and all, but it was not a actually running car, drivable. That's just the story I heard. Certainty. Yeah. Yeah. Was it certainty or uncertainty? Yeah, it's got the angled chop top. Oh my God, that car! Can't believe it showed up. Wouldn't it be crazy? A lot of people watching now don't even realize some of these cars, and I think the silhouette was actually stolen or disappeared. Wouldn't it be crazy if like that car just like showed up, like out of nowhere, like someone found it in a barn or a trailer? They also made Mork from Ork egg car. I have not seen that. I don't remember seeing that. Mork from Ork. But I remember Mork and Mindy. Yeah, I'm gonna go look for that. I'm gonna go check that out. Uncertainty. Yeah, uncertainty. That's what it was. I don't know who's right. Carl or Chris. I think it is uncertainty. Yeah, because it was questioned why it was not a tea bucket. So we're all uncertain about that. The silhouette car was stolen in 1983. Yeah. So wouldn't it be crazy if it just like showed up somewhere? Someone passes away and it's like sitting in their garage. It's there. It's out there. It was a fiberglass car. They didn't chop it up and scrap it. The iced tea model kit. I remember the iced tea model kit. Yeah, Roby. Were you just here? I just showed it. I just showed the iced tea. You didn't see it? Hold on. Yeah, where were you? Where were you, buddy? I just showed it. There's the model kit. Your iced tea. Your model kit, all complete. Done. I thought you'd seen that. I was showing off some of my models. Let's see. Oh, you stepped to the kitchen. All right, yeah. What'd you have to do? Grab a beer? Speaking of, let me get a sip. Let me get a sippy poo. I gotta turn you aside. You don't want to see me drinking. You can check out all this. Okay, I'm back. So this is probably my favorite show because all these show cars and the George Barris and stuff like that. That is what I'm into. This is probably the best time I've had chatting in a show where there's something that I can actually relate to. It would have been crazy if someone came in there and said, let me see your Nissan Skyline, blah, 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 blah. Why do all these cars have to have extra shit behind them now? Look, all the rain's coming now. It's getting bad out. But why do they have to have all that? Is it a Mustang GT? And now it's got to be a Mustang GT 5, 6, 8, blah, 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 blah. Come on now. All right. back to the chats. Let's see. I saw an article. Scrapbooking. I think it was taken for the motor. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, who's that popped in there? Now you're going to comment, Charles. Now you're going to comment. Good to see you, buddy. I'll post it in the museum. Scratch that. Thank you for the video. Okay, later, Harrison. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the little chat. Peace out, brother. Peace out. I'm gonna be wrapping it up here too. We've been on here for a while. We've been on here for a long while. Carl Bob. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, you don't say much. Really cool. Well, all right. Well, thank you guys for chatting along. Appreciate it. See if I can go back if there was any other comments. But we had a good time. I appreciate all you guys watching. I think the highest I got was 22 on at one time. I was glad to talk to the people that actually wanted to talk with me and see something. Don't forget, check out my channel. You know, it's Rollin EZ Wheels. So did you get your answer on that Mustang with the metal base? Everybody says it's a chase. Everyone says it's a chase, Charles. I kind of figured that. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking Mattel just had, but see what gets me with that. Okay, we'll start talking about that. What gets me is they say it's I don't have both. I don't have the plastic base, but they're saying the color of the car is a different color with the plastic base. So that leads me to believe it could be a chase, because the other way I looked at it was maybe they had some metal bases and they want to just run them out and get rid of them and, you know, get them out of the, you know, they probably have boxes and boxes of chassis and just run them through, get rid of them, and then move on for the next one. So that's how I took it. But the more I look at it, people are saying the color of the body's different. So it's a whole different thing. I'll trade you for one, Chris. Paint is about better on metal base. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. So I don't know. I mean, really, I was happy to find it. I didn't find a plastic base, but I'm sure they're out there. I'm not really chasing it. I wasn't even chasing that. I'm not a Ford guy. I just happened to walk down the aisle, and there they were. There was like the whole set was just hanging right there. And what's funny about that, Charles? What's funny about that is, this is the first time I've walked in the store and I seen the guy leaving the aisle, and he shot across like not even down my way. He ran from that aisle, walking down towards the tubs and stuff, whatever's on the next aisle. He's heading out. He's leaving the store, and in his hand he had a whole bunch of diecast cars. I seen a lot of Matchbox stuff. You know the color, but I seen a lot of Matchbox stuff. So I knew before I even got to that aisle, I said, there's not going to be anything there. This guy's got it all. He had two handfuls. He had one handful of something, and another hand was holding the other hand so he didn't drop anything. And I could see the Matchbox stuff, and I said, oh, there's nothing left. There's nothing left. And I walked up, and that's what was there, right next to the main lines, like they always are. All of them lined up. So he must be a true collector, collecting what he likes, because I couldn't believe it was sitting there. You know, he wasn't a hoarder. So good for him. I'm glad he found what he was looking for. Okay, guys. Sending you next week. Okay. Hollywood Nights. What was that? Old movies. 2-lane blacktop Hollywood. Yeah. Yeah, Carl. That's what I love. American Graffiti. Hollywood Nights. That was a good one for some old cars in there in the background. Yeah, I love all the hot rod shows. Okay. Well, that's it. I'm going to wrap this up for a live. It's pretty long. Now we got 25 people in. People keep coming in and I keep trying to leave. I plugged my phone in, so I'm charged now, but I think I'm gonna wrap this up. It's been long enough. I'll go through 2 more comments. If you want to see me again next week on Sunday around the same time, leave a comment, and let's see, 2 more comments, and then I'm out of here. Do it next week. And the new Blazer and Transformer cab. Yeah. I dare you. Okay. All right. We'll try it again. 1:30 next week, Sunday. If you guys want to be here, I appreciate you guys. Thank you, and stay easy. Don't forget, keep on turning them Hot Wheels.